exercise control over your day-to-day, how you think, where you go, who you talk to, you made the correction. If this was about systems, you followed process. If it was about people, you set terms. Either way, you acted with clarity. You didn't argue for your boundary. You maintained it. It shook them to see you unbothered by their tactics. It shook them to watch you document what mattered, address what was wrong, and then refuse to linger in the mess. It shook them to learn that your composure isn't a costume, it's character. They had grown comfortable with an assumption that intimidation, gossip, and collective pressure could move you. What moved you was purpose. What focused you was integrity. You don't perform for applause, and you don't crumble at whispers. You move how you need to move to keep your life aligned. They came at you like a crowd, loud and confident, sure they could overwhelm you with numbers and noise. But noise dissolves where substance stands. Your consistency outlasted their attention span. Your self-respect outlasted their stunts. Your focus outlasted their attempts to reroute you. They didn't expect that. They thought a spectacle would make you fold. Instead, it revealed them. It showed how much energy they invest in controlling people they don't understand. It showed how much fear hides under their mockery. It showed how fragile a sense of self must be if it needs an audience to exist. When the last provocation didn't land, they acted shocked by your strength. They called it sudden. It wasn't. It was cumulative. Every time you chose not to engage, every time you prioritized your peace, every time you let your work speak where words would be wasted, you built the confidence you needed to say enough. You didn't lash out. You laid out the truth. You said, here's what will not happen, and then you lived accordingly. If they tried to return, they found the door closed, not in anger, but in conviction. You're not coming back to old habits so other people can feel at home. Now they whisper because they regret what they started. They reframe moments, retell scenes, and act surprised by consequences they asked for, hoping someone will forget the lead-up. But you remember. You remember who dismissed your boundaries when it was convenient. You remember who needed you quiet so they could be bold. You remember who treated your presence like an afterthought until your absence made things clear. You don't hold grudges, you hold standards. And once you set the standard, you honor it even when it costs you familiarity. Your presence lands differently now, and not because you're louder. You carry a visible decision. You will be treated with respect or not at all. You don't announce it. It's in your posture, your timing, your yes and your no. It's in the way you walk into a room and decline the invitation to prove yourself. It's in the way you let others keep their projections while you keep your peace.